everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. First, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope all your holidays were good and festive and fun. And now we're back to the grind. And even though today is Monday, it doesn't feel like Monday to me. It feels like I don't know what. But back to the grind tomorrow for most of us. I'm going to move this back here just a smidge. But this video is my most recent pre-order from Swanky, and I have had this I got this pre-order last week, but you know, with the holidays and such, I really wasn't filming, and I've been busy with family and working and such, but here we are. So this pre-order I ordered October 22nd. I remember because I was back visiting my dad and we were in the car going to a Halloween party, and I was ordering this in the car. So thank goodness we were in an area where I had cell service. My dad lives in the country, and if you watch me, you know that I was kind of off the grid for a few weeks, but I was able to get my Swanky order in. So this time I went a little smaller than I typically have, and I've only been ordering from Swanky a handful of times, but her wax is beautiful, it's smooth, it's sophisticated, it's classy. So let's get started. I got one sampler. I got the Buttery Toast and Jam sampler, which I have not opened and sniffed. I wanted to do it live on camera because it's fun, to have those first impressions. I got one loaf and a handful of roses. So here we go. We'll start with the loaf. I got Sleigh Ride, and I purposely got a small order this time because I know there are many of us in the wax community right now that are doing low buy, no buy, for a variety of reasons. Me particularly, one for financial reasons. I did have surgery a couple of months ago, well, 6 weeks ago today, and 6 weeks ago today, yeah, and I have my portion of that to pay for, and then inflation and shipping's going to be a little bit different for some vendors, and I will still support throughout the year. I'm just scaling back quite a bit. And second reason, I have a lot of wax I want to get through. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently in terms of hauls per se. I'm going to shop my stash and have hauls based off of that. So every couple of weeks, I'm going to do a basket, a melting basket, work on those for a few weeks, and then I'll talk about that. I plan on doing my empties pretty regularly now. That did get away from me last year. I do have a couple of empties videos to do, but I just want to get into a more regular routine of melting baskets and empties, and have that flow that way. Since I won't have a lot of stuff coming in, I still want to talk about wax because that's why we watch each other. So I only got one loaf this time, and I got Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride is a classic favorite for the holidays, and that's all the description is. But to me, smelling this, it is that quintessential holiday, little bit of spicy, a little bit of apple, a little bit of pine, that nostalgic, smells like home kind of a smell. And it's kind of like a cousin to 'Tis the Season from Bath and Body Works, but it's not 'Tis the Season, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Next, I do have a little bit of a dry throat, so if you see me take a sip of my drink, that forgive me. I got 3 roses of crushed pink velvet. Crushed pink velvet is pink frosted cake, zucchini, waffle cone, and Noel. Vanilla bean Noel, I'm assuming. I love pink frosted cake. I could bathe in it. I can't have enough of it. I love it. And I'm not sure if this was offered in a loaf. I don't think it is. It was, or I would have got it. I love this. And what this smells like to me is it's the beautiful marriage of zucchini bread, the spiciness and the creaminess of that, but then pink frosted cake is such a heavy bakery. It's a creamy, heavy, luscious bakery scent, and it just marries so appropriately with this. I love this. I know Jeannie says to cut a rose into 4 pieces, and I'm finding I pretty much do that because I need quite a little bit more than, I was cutting this into 6 pieces, but I do like the 4 because it gives me a little bit more scent strength, if that, a little bit more of a throw, but a little bit more of an intense throw, if that makes sense. So I got those ones. I got one of eggnog, zucchini, and pumpkin pecan waffles. This one I wanted to get because I love pumpkin pecan waffles, and I love eggnog, and I love zucchini bread. So this was a no-brainer. This one, it has the smoothness of the pumpkin pecan waffles with a little bit of that sweetness, a little bit of that syrup. It has a little bit of creaminess from the eggnog, but not heavy spice. And zucchini bread is there just to bump it up in the bakery department. And I got one of her coveted coffee blends. Coffee, Cozy Mittens, Cozy Vanilla Cream. So one thing I will say, Jeannie and Swanky does have a pre-order opening this coming Saturday, the 7th. I'm not sure the list yet. I don't think it's been released. But I will say if there is a coffee sampler or a coffee blend of some sort offered in a loaf, not a rose, I want a loaf, I will buy it because I know that Swanky coffee is fantastic, and I don't know why I haven't ordered Swanky coffee before, but this is some of the most authentic smelling coffee I have ever smelled in my whole experience with wax. And I've celebrated 2 years now in the vendor wax. I started in January of 2021. So 2 years now into vendor wax. This is Coffee Cozy Mittens, Cozy Vanilla Cream. This is Coffee House, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, and Cozy Vanilla Cream, Bath & Body Works. This is a fantastic, creamy, coffee-heavy, yummy coffee with a little bit of sweetness from the vanilla. This is so good. I really like this. I should have bought more of that one. Okay, I did get a good bit of samples this time, but I'm going to go ahead and do the buttery toast and jam sampler. I'm opening this on camera. I'm going to save the bread tie here for Poppy, my cat. Poppy is napping in the other room. Here's my bread tie. I don't know why I'm showing that to you guys. Hey. But when I'm taking these out here, it has snowed like crazy here in Utah. Some of the ski resorts have 4 feet of snow. Some of the ski resorts, Sundance, I'm sure most people have heard of Sundance. Sundance, Snowbird, Alta, Brighton. If you're a skier, you've ever been to Utah, some of the ski slopes are actually closed because it's too treacherous right now, honestly. So we have a lot of snow here. And then earlier this week, it rained for 2.5 days straight. I told my husband it's like I'm in Pennsylvania again because sometimes it rains. You know, I have never been to Washington, never been to the Pacific Northwest yet, but I know it rains like crazy there too. But this rain, just the other day we were out New Year's Eve. We went to dinner. Actually, we went to lunch on New Year's Eve. The weather was coming in around the middle of the day, so I told my husband, let's just go to lunch. We went to the same place we usually go to for dinner. It's a steakhouse. It's fantastic. I love it. And we went, and on the way home, this beautiful snowstorm started. So anyways, back to the wax. Okay, let's see what kind of yumminess we have in here. Buttery toast and jam, lemon icebox cookie, waffle cone. And these little cups are such a generous size. You can see they're poured just like her loaves. If I took that loaf out of the bag here, I'm sure underneath here is a beautiful array of glitter, chunks, what have you. But this one here, these cups I think are 3.25 ounces. So these are a nice, generous condiment cup. This one, that buttery toast and jam is phenomenal. I mean, I haven't smelled anything like it. Anywhere, other vendors that I've tried in the wax world, nothing can touch this in terms of, you know, what this brings. And it's tough to describe, honestly, but it's because it's not a cake, it's not a cookie, it's fresh baked bread with a little bit of butter and a little bit of jam. That's the best way to describe it, I think. So this one here, the buttery toast and jam is heavy. I'm not getting so much lemon, but lemon typically is pretty strong. You all know that. the waffle cone, I can smell a little bit of that vanilla creaminess from the waffle cone. This is a really good one. I'm happy with that lemon one. Next, buttery toast and jam sugar cookie birthday cake. That's this one. You can see the purple chunks in there with the blue. It's this really pretty color. And on the top, we have the little bit of glitter. This one is sugar cookie and birthday cake heavy. The buttery toast and jam, sorry, is not as heavy in this one right now on cold, but that cake and that cookie is there. Damn, is that good. Yeah, sorry. Oh, woo. Next one. This is a beautiful color too. I like the purple and the green. Buttery toast and jam cream cake sugar cone. Or sugar cane. Sugar cone. I think it says sugar cone. Is it sugar? It doesn't say on there. Sugar cone, sugar cane. I think it's sugar cone. Now this is very sweet. I smell. This almost has. It almost smells like lemon. I wonder. This is just me wondering out loud. I wonder if the label of the lemon should be on this, because this smells like lemon to me, honestly. And compared to this one, the one that actually says lemon, I get more of waffle cone and cream cake. So I wonder if the label's wrong. If it's wrong, please tell me. I haven't really been on the Swanky page lately to see if Jeannie's announced anything, but to me, this smells like lemon. Unless my nose is off, which I don't think it is right now. Let's hope not. But this smells good. But that, we'll see. I'll check into that one. Next, buttery toast and jam pumpkin pecan waffle Noel. This one, oh, is that nice? It's got the perfect combination of the buttery toast and jam with the pumpkin pecan waffle. It's just the sweetness of the waffle, the little bit of syrupiness from it, and then you have the buttery toast and jam in the background. This is a really good sampler so far. Really enjoying this. Next, buttery toast and jam pink sugar cookies. This one's pretty too. The pink and the blue. Oh, is that nice? That is a nice, rich sugar cookie. Pink sugar cookie. It's got that buttercream frosting. I can smell it. It has a little bit of that cakey cookie scent going on. This is great too. I like this one. Pink's my favorite color too. Next, buttery toast and jam and wild berry cream cake. This is a beautiful purple with that the blue chunks in there with some gold glitter on the top. Man, this is good. It's wild berry jam, wild berry cream cake heavy. I don't get so much of the buttery toast and jam, but glitter is flying out of this boy. This one is wild berry. That's wild berry jam. Why do I keep saying wild berry jam? Y'all know what I mean. Wild berry heavy, and it's yummy. I'm here for that. Next is buttery toast and jam strawberry pound cake. I actually have a loaf of this that I got in a D-stash last year. This is buttery toast and jam heavy, but I can attest on warm, this strawberry pound cake comes out just the perfect amount. It still is that buttery toast and jam, but the SPC is there giving that strawberry aspect to it. It just complements the jam part. And next we have buttery toast and jam blueberry waffle cone. I love blueberry. This one is blueberry heavy. It smells like blueberry waffles, honestly, even though it's waffle cone. It's got that rich, juicy blueberry. That's great. I'm so glad I got this sampler. And those of you out there that got this also, I'm sure you've smelled it by now. It's fantastic. Okay, on to the little samples. And then this video will be done. We have Winter Soiree Peppermint. And even the little samples, she does such attention to detail, such a fantastic job, and we do notice those things. So thank you so much for all of that, Jeannie. This is a beautiful peppermint, I dare say peppermint perfume. I'm not sure what's in Winter Soiree, but it is a sophisticated peppermint scent. Yummy, 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 yummy. I have glitter on me. I can see it. Next is sugared roasted pine cones. This one. It's a sweet pine scent, and it's nice. It's a nice little change from a lot of the pine and Christmas scents, Christmas pines and such that we've been melting like crazy the last couple of weeks. This has a little bit of sweetness to it, which is the sugared roasted. This is interesting. I really like this. I would buy more of this. See, I love the vendors that give samples because, you know, almost definitely we find something else we love that we would never have even tried. This one is a mystery chunk. It doesn't have a label on it, but when I smelled this, when I opened my box up here, I think this has peppermint in it also too. It's got some sort of mint. It has that cooling, that sensation to my nose that it just has a mint in it. And I'm bad with blind smelling and telling you what's in it unless it's obvious. So I'm sorry about that one. Candy Cane Lane. This one. That's nice. It's a sweet candy cane. It's almost like twisted peppermint or crushed candy canes. It's really good. I like that one. This is my absolute favorite, Tobacco Leaves. I should have bought this in whatever form it came in. I think it came in a loaf, but oh, it smells so good. If you've ever went to a tobacco store or a cigar store specifically, my husband will sometimes smoke cigars on the golf course. So I have been into the cigar stores with him. This smells like a Cuban cigar. That sweet, delicious scent of Cuban cigar. I personally like that smell. Some people out there don't, but this is very authentic to what that's supposed to smell like. And I think I looked at the notes of this. I think there's amber in here, sandalwood, and tobacco. And this is fantastic. Fantastic. I would buy that, definitely. Scarlet. This is a tea blend. I have this. I bought this last time in a souffle, or whatever she calls the, you know, those little tins. This is fantastic. This smells like rooibos tea to me. It has fruity to it. It's got a little bit of woodsiness to it. This is a sophisticated blend. This is beautiful. And finally, pink blush. Not sure what's in pink blush, but this one, it smells like pink sugar to me. So it's just a pretty perfumey scent. So that's my order from Swanky. And as I said, she's going to be having another pre-order this weekend. So if you're interested, you know, check it out. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great new year, and let's get January started. See you soon.